Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. I hope the full moon energies are settling for you. The reading I did for the High Priestess Temple membership the day after the full moon, I actually listened to that reading for myself 3 times. I was like, holy shit, we got some juice in here. So if you're needing more, that reading is up in the Temple membership option. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Wow, the Empress. Claim it, Pisces. I am the Empress. Ooh, this is giving elevation. Oh, I got this new deck when I was away this weekend. I think it's called the Moon Garden Tarot. Okay, we have 2 butterflies, cornucopia. Wow, so seasonally right on time. She's actually resting on the cornucopia itself. 2 butterflies above her, but her wings have grown. So she's the Empress in this energy is the butterfly. So transformation on your end has taken place. Her feet are resting on the crescent moon like the High Priestess. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Wow, whoa, it's 333. Do you know what's so crazy? The truck across the street right now, they've been doing construction on this building, a house over here. The license plate, it says a couple of letters and then 3333. All right, so 333, you're being guided by the Ascended Masters, this transformational energy that you're showing up in with your butterfly wings on your cornucopia, your harvest. It's being clarified by the 3 of Swords and then the 3 of Cups. So is this you having been led through a period of healing? Of course, through the heart space. But it looks like it's, because I pointed out that crescent moon, this looks like it's been heart healing with intuitive guidance, like angels somehow, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and signs led or is leading you to not just a healing of the heart, but an ascension process of your feminine energy. I keep hearing like the closure you got or the closure you are getting is going to be through signs and synchronicities and inner knowing. And on this flip is from the 3 of Swords to the 3 of Cups is from pain to friendship, from pain to celebration, from pain to, yeah, all of these feminines in the cups, they all have wings. So you actually might be finding tribe or finding support through tribe as you raise into this new higher frequency of creation, manifestation. This cornucopia, this harvest is really striking me. So any kind of pain that you're currently moving through, whether it's the heart space or the mind space, I actually think there's going to be something worth celebrating regardless. 2 things can be true at the same time. We can be in a period of pain or heartbreak while also experiencing abundance, wins, ascension. The 3 is like such an important number in this reading. Sets of 3s. The bottom of the deck, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. She's kind of dressed like the High Priestess. More butterflies and more harvests. Some of you actually are have stepped into this new level of receiving and this new level of femininity through medicine work. The Queen of Pentacles is the Earth Witch, and we have the mushroom at the bottom. So some of you are microdosing or macrodosing. Some of you are sitting with plant medicine, sitting in ceremonies. There's some kind of physical cornucopia, physical harvest that's about to grace your lap and feet. So to me, that means if something's on your lap, it's like resting there. It's like a safe space for it. Something's at your feet, it's like, oh, this is my possession. This is the thing I'm going to pick up when I need it. Both queens are sitting, so it's lacking the scarcity mindset or scarcity tendencies of action and doing. Some of you might be experiencing, if you don't identify as the Empress here, this could be some kind of maternal healing. Three of Swords, Three of Cups. You're moving directly into a state of nurturing self, or experiencing some kind of physical result, win, or breakthrough directly tied to maternal healing. Dragonflies may hold deep significance for you. Stargazer lilies. Stargazer lilies. I think that's the name of it. Okay, can I get a little more background on the Three of Swords? Two of Swords. Six of Staff. This Three of Swords energy may still be present because of it's like, can you take a breather, Pisces? It actually looks like you've been either actively trying to heal this or actively doing the energetic work to tap into this feminine energy. And there's success here, Six of Staffs, with this the unicorn. This unicorn is marching through this beautiful wooded forest. And it's almost as though the forest, the vines, the flowers, the plants, the shrubs, they are the onlookers of this beautiful unicorn's victory march or victory parade. So this energy of the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles from before also could be like a homecoming of you within you, integrating both sides of the spectrum, pain and joy, and recognizing that those two things can coexist with one another. And this victory back to self is also, there's a dissolution of noise from the outside, or a dissolution of the way you used to perceive things, and allowing that noise to go a little more dormant. Some of you have been doing this truly by immersing yourself outside or moving where you live to a more natural location, so that the frequencies of forest trails, hikes, waterscapes can actually soothe you. The Two of Swords is giving a little, some people here are not witnessing themselves in this victory. So a little spiritual homework would be like writing in your journal a little recognition letter to yourself, like writing a letter to your past version who was trying to get into this Empress energy, or the past version that was trying to heal this mother energy, and letting that version of you know how successful you've become. That's going to also allow this version of you to step into that. 2 6s on the table signify positive progress forward. And it's supposed to balance things out, how they're gravitating to you in your 3D world. Maybe you had to learn the art of calling in versus the art of doing and pouring out. And that's a very uncomfortable process, which makes sense with a butterfly emerging from a cocoon is often a very, very challenging process. If they allowed defeat to settle in, then the butterfly would never emerge from the cocoon. The intelligent design is created for the butterfly to try to get out and fail several times, because it is in the trying that the wing strength is built, so that when it finally does get out, it's actually the perfect time, because for it to get out, it means it failed enough and did enough reps of trying for the wings to strengthen. And if the wings are not strengthened enough, they won't be able to take flight when they get out, and then they fall victim to predators. So if you also were trying to get out of a cycle of pain, or out of a cycle of over-giving, this looks like the awareness and the journey is still present, while there is absolutely harvest to celebrate. And maybe even for those of you who are fortunate enough to have tribe around you, maybe even being able to celebrate that with tribe, community, friends, family who recognize what it is that you've done. Big recognition here, but not from you. But not from you. One more on this Two of Swords. girl, oh my God, I just said girl. Sorry, no, we got girls, guys, and thems in here. I'm so sorry. The world. Look at this. Look at her. She got out. She's in tree pose. Wings aspread. We even have the face of the moon in one of her wings. So this was a very intuitively guided either healing journey, or you're being flooded with intuitive hits around how to recognize and accept both states of the spectrum of being, pain and joy, heartbreak and celebration. The Two of Swords being clarified by the world means like this is come out. It's like, come out. Look at your wings. Oh, that's the other thing about the butterflies, right? Is that butterflies can't see their wings. Butterflies can't see their wings. Two of Swords. Maybe nobody told you. You got wings, kid. Maybe no one's told you because you can't see. But you have wings now, and it's time to celebrate that and call in what it is that you want to experience with these new wings. Is there a song from the 80s or 90s? These broken wings. I don't know the song though. Something's healed though, even if you feel like you had broken wings. Something is healed or healing. And it looks like the hardest part is over. So we have to integrate that knowingness into the mind now, giving yourself a little celebration, a little victory march, maybe a little coming out celebration. I almost said coming out story. And the Six of Wands here. Eight of Cups. This is so beautiful. Wow. Stargazer lilies, that is a thing. I was right about that. Stargazer lily. If you've been praying to the stars, allowing yourself to enjoy and soak up the view of the stars at night before bed, that's very healing. Six of Staffs, Eight of Cups signifies you successfully walked away from a group or a pile or a way of emotionally patterning that was no longer serving. The emphasis really is on integration and recognition of this. Yep, bottom of the deck is the Strength, and Neptune's on the table confirming. This was the journey for this year. I know we still got some year left, but this was the journey this year. Big Empress healing, whatever that means, whether it's your actual maternal energy within you, the maternal energy you were raised by, or the energy of, it's really the practice of energetic awareness, universal law, and that when you acknowledge and accept abundance as being your own, that's when you call forth more. It's like you will become a magnet. But this is feeling like you did it, Pisces. Or like this week, you're going to, if you're like, I don't feel like I did it, I think that's why they want you to make that little journal entry so that you can actually, like, why don't you take a minute, slow down, take a minute and reflect from January to today. If you really want to go ham, go look at last October. From last October to this October, you are out of the cocoon. The butterfly wings have flown. You might even be in a completely different geographical location, the world card, than you were. So I hope that you're slowing down, and I know this world goes so fast, especially with social media. It's okay to, these cards are saying like disconnect from that though, for you, for a minute, for this healing. Go into nature and let the sounds of nature be the music in the background instead of the earbuds. And make a list of all the things that you have healed, faced, witnessed, accepted, loved, lost, and moved through. This is something, I'm getting like a little emotional, guys. This is like something very monumental. 8 cups and 3 cups, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 cups. There's some kind of manifesting power that you stepped into. The Empress manifests by visualizing it, feeling into it, and creating little instances of that feeling throughout her day. So she's manifesting a wealthy, abundant, luxurious life. She's going to treat herself every day to budget-friendly experiences that ignite those feelings. So you don't have to wait for a spa day. You can create at-home spa. You don't have to wait for silk linen on the resort that you're going to. You can invest in new bedding. You know, it's like little simple things like that, because those simple things are basically giving you hits of the feeling of the big manifestation. And the more you tap into that frequency, the more opportunities and things that are aligned with that feeling come forward. You know what I'm talking about if you listen to Abraham Hicks. Shout out. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Some lack. Okay, sorry. Neptune is bird hunting right now. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is the end to being left out in the cold. The end to not having what it is that you need and want. It's the end to scarcity. The Empress is the most abundant card. It's Taurus energy. It's Venus, the planet of love, but it's also the planet, and Taurus, the vibration of luxury and long-term wealth. Feeling comfortable, and I can't even describe what I'm seeing. It's like being showered in the feeling of riches. Hangman, starting with the perspective. Look at that Wheel of Fortune. Get on this carousel. We got big Aquarius energy here too. This Age of Aquarius is asking you to recognize this energetic work and the work that you've done as the blueprint for your carousel, your Wheel of Fortune, to keep turning in your favor. It's the energetic work here is through perspective and igniting emotions and feelings for yourself. Let me just make sure you can see this. Please don't step on my cards. Thank you, ma'am. Come on, come on, come on. Shuffle it through. We got work to do here, kid. Smash the love button for Neptune's cameo. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords and the Fool. Can I get one more with this wheel? I love these cards, man. 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Butterfly in the garden. Okay, see the spider web that's casted over the full moon? Oh, and this chick down here. This is you, stargazing. This is you, chick or not, however you identify. My chickadees and chickadoos, chickathems. Oh my God. Remember that movie Superbad? Chicka, yeah. The web cast on the full moon essentially means webs catch, right? It's feminine energy. Spiders are considered divine feminine symbolism because the work is in the weaving, but then that's the only work that they do. And all of the bugs come to that web. They are caught, they get caught in the stickiness, but because the web is placed over this full moon, it's almost like you are creating or have created a process of observing. She's observing. A process of observing that allows for you to see when something is an intuitive ping that gets stuck in your web. You're able to see it. Or vice versa, could be like you're seeing when noise gets caught in your wing versus an intuitive ping. Whichever side of that spectrum you fall on, the filtration process, it's giving you some kind of emotional fulfillment. And this is what's going to be what carries on. And we all float on. For real, though, this is like what moves on in this next chapter, in this Empress energy. The person in this 9 of Cups card is the same type of vibration as this Empress. big emphasis on the mushroom journeys and the mushroom healing here. And all of the cards are taking place at night. So it's been either a darker year for you, or it's been a dive into the subconscious for this energetic work to take place, this healing to take place. Look at that, the Hermit at the bottom. Well, now we can see the Hermit is casting light on the butterfly, casting light on the wings. Okay, I'm into this. Smash that love button, Pisces. We got an exciting announcement coming on November 1st. Save the date. I'll post a reading that day and announce. All right, tell me a little bit more about Pisces in this Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups energy. Pisces, for real. 10-10 is 20. You made a judgment call on some level of like deep wounding or deep healing. It's closing out. Is there like a hard time accepting that a hard chapter is closing? Yeah, 8 of Cups, one more. Walking away from it. That wound. Look at that. 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords. You're no longer doing something the way that you used to do. Whatever this was, this healing is changing how you navigate lack. That's huge, because if this was a mother wound, this isn't just going to impact the mother and you dynamic. It's going to impact all of the relationships you have. If this was a heartbreak that you are mending, this healing and rising as the Empress, rising as the butterfly, or recognizing yourself as this level of manifestation magic, it's affecting all areas of your life that have any kind of lack, any kind of coldness, any kind of scarcity, and it's dissolving them. Maybe that's what's happening with that spider web. Maybe there's a lot of things getting caught in the web and you're able to observe it with clear eyes now of like, oh, this is noise. Oh, that was lack. Maybe that spider web was a web of, let me put this trap here to catch the lack so I can see it with clear vision, with the moonlight showcasing it. Whatever this is or was, this looks like a significant, it's over. It's over. Especially when you go down in Swords, you want to see that going down from the 10 to the 3, even though that's hard energy, right? The 3 of Swords, it's still better than a 10 though. 3 of Swords is like, I'm bummed, I'm disappointed. Maybe it's a breakup. It's like, you know, you'll be able to move through it. A 10 of Swords is like, oh, I've been carrying this wounding since childhood. Haven't really looked at this. It's really hard to look at it, you know? Anything else with this closing out of the cycle? And now there's boundaries here. Love this. This is also clear seeing of, see the clouds beneath her. Being able, again, that's spider web. It's being able to see, oh, if I go into that contract, into that business partnership, into that friendship, any deeper into that relationship, I will repeat the pattern. This is just seeing, heightened seeing, elevated. See that? It's her vision is above the clouds. It's elevated seeing. And if this is like specifically about money because of the abundance cornucopia, it's the same shit. Even if you identify as male here, there's a significant uptick in your ability to attract, call in, and then stand in the abundance that you have magicked your way. And you see the bugs for what they are, whatever those bugs are. I say to my sister, like, the neural pathways that I'm actively trying to heal, I call them bugged. They have a bug, they have a virus. They're sick, you know? So I gotta heal those by creating new ones so that those bugged pathways don't get used so much. Something about that, not taking bugged offers, bugged friendships. Just code for sick, code for lower vibration, code for scarcity. Okay, this is amazing. And what's next for Pisces? Smash that love button. Pisces, Judgment. Whoa. Your feminine masculine are strong as shit. Judgment, King of Swords. You're going to be making a decision based on this energetic work that you're doing. This energetic work is like the hum in the background. And there's some kind of strategic decision that you're going to be making that results in a transformation. But there's like some kind of, and what are you, like this is ending, but it's also giving, there might be something else ending as a result of this cycle. Can I get clarity on the ending? Isn't that crazy? Empress and Emperor. I feel like this keeps happening. This is the embodiment of someone who sees clearly now, and based on their seeing, they execute very, I'm going to say ruthless, but Pisces, I want you to know, I support you in ruthless decision making right now. As it pertains to integrity, purity of love and light in your heart, you're allowed to be ruthless in that decision making, preserving your healing and peace, not being taken advantage of. I support you in being ruthless in that decision making. This is, and also just so you know, this is just perceived ruthlessness. That's everybody else's eyeballs, not yours. You don't have to worry about how people perceive you. But this is almost, if we don't say ruthless, but for real, ruthless transformational decision making that requires stability, security, transparency. And there's kind of a recognition of like, my energetic work got me here, but on the outside, I had to go to war. I'm not afraid of war. That's like, that's the energy. I keep saying that word. I gotta stop using that word. It's like spiritual warfare, but spiritual warfare shows up in your text messages, shows up in the DMs, it shows up in the workplace when people are acting out of their face, you know? This is stepping into the most, this is like the strongest chapter, the strongest, most stable chapter, balanced feminine and masculine energy. For some people here, this could be as a result of your ascension. There's long-term partnership taking place, or taking place could be like they are entering your life because someone is paralleled in this journey and one of you doesn't see it coming. Or two people have been alongside one another and went through a similar transformational energy. Perhaps both had to work with feminine energy for their differing growth aspects. And it's actually ascending two people from their King and Queen of Swords energy into their Empress and Emperor energy, which is from the mind to divinity. People who have allowed their mind to become a tool to be used to acquire enlightenment and step into divinity. Anything else with this Emperor? Moving forward with intuition, also moving forward with love in their cup. The Fool at the bottom is a brand new journey. Some people here could be experiencing pregnancy after a long, hard battle of not being able to. That's a beautiful thing. We got a lot of Aries and Taurus energy out here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's also how this looks is different. How this whole journey looks is different, and how you're rising up is different. If someone else is involved in this too, there's parallel energies in your reading here. How you too are doing this looks different. It's supposed to. The Fool card is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is the, ooh, butterfly right outside my window. Uranus is the only planet that rotates on its side axis versus a north and south pole axis. You're allowed to do this differently. It's allowed to look differently. Anything else in this transformation? Okay. Too many. Transformation is being clarified by Four Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Some of you might actually experience a dream or a meditation where a new idea or an aha, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, strikes you and you know exactly what to do with it, either in your own business. It's going to bring you outside of the comfort zone. It could also lead to traveling. Or some of you are experiencing a heightened level of peace and tranquility after this healing journey. And because of the peace you are experiencing in your nervous system, your channel for opening up and receiving in the crown chakra and the third eye is going to deliver a next step, a new idea, or strike excitement in you so that you move forward towards something that maybe you've just been sitting on. Like there's a new beginning here. It's a very exciting new beginning. It's aligned with you. It's requiring nothing from you. Not nothing, but it's like this new beginning is just requiring your bravery to jump into it and enjoy. For some of you, this is an opportunity to actually be seen in a bigger way, a more vibrant way, there's like a transformation from solitude, aloneness, maybe being hidden in the background in some way, to being visible. And that visibility brings in more opportunity or more inspiration to create. And it's in the creating, Empress energy, the Fool, that more cornucopia and abundance is drawn to you. Kiss me on the like button for that one. Yeah, Eight of Wands, progress forward. Could also be communications or offers from people outside of you, opportunities, industries, businesses outside of you. Big Leo energy. So it's something about healing the part of you that doesn't want to be seen, or healing the part of you that is concerned with how things are seen, how you are seen. Through like, how I see me is ultimately what I'm going to invest in. But there's so many other opportunities or people here that are like, yeah, I want to see more of this thing, or I want to see more of that creation that you have. Or this is downloads of like, next step, next step, next step. There's a little undertone of Four of Wands here. A couple of decisions are leading you right into your Four of Wands, which is manifestation energy, 1111. You know, we have the 1111 portal coming up in a few weeks. So between now and 1111, all of this might be more solidified and integrated into your energy. You might start recognizing that you do have wings. You might see them. Maybe some of us are supposed to buy more bell sleeves. Okay. Look who's at the bottom. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. I was intuitively led here. What is going on? Some of you actually know that you're about to get this like contract delivered in. There's somebody that's like headhunting you, or somebody's recognizing this shift and change in how you're doing work, how you're showing up in your everyday life. This could be a boss, business owner, big Emperor, King of Wands, like big industry energy, big leadership energy. Or you are being intuitively led to make decisions from an informed place based on the cycle that you closed. Like, all right, in my old cycle, I would settle for less. I would accept that number. I wouldn't negotiate. I would eat my pride. I would not express the feelings or emotions or concerns that I had. In this new cycle, I'm going to execute a transformation that makes me feel stable in my own energy. Maybe that's communicating. Maybe that's being more expressive. Maybe that's taking forward action more often than not. Foofy. There really is like a big coupling energy here. So if you are singled, I don't know that that's much longer. If you are coupled, there's an ascension in the relationship. If both of you are on this journey together. And for other people here, the alchemy that's been taking place is resulting in a stronger fluid connection between your higher self and you. So this Eight of Wands, Two of Cups can be a significant increase in downloads, premonition, dreams, synchronicities that maybe feel overwhelming, maybe not. Maybe you're like, cool, this is amazing. Seven of Wands, it's a symptom of ascension. Anything else on that? Wow, wheel. The Chariot, Sun, Five of Wands. So success and victory, wish fulfillment, truth, clarity, ascension, training the training is over. Like, you did what you needed to do. This is like, this is what we trained for. This movement forward, this victory, this breakthrough. The Chariot and Sunshine is like breakthrough energy, especially if you have been moving through this healing process for a long time. At least the last year, if not 3 months. Cancerian energy. There's something with mother energy here though too. Maybe you have a great relationship with your mom and maybe she's assisting you in some way in like helping you remember who you are. It doesn't always have to be these mother wounds. So take that, put that where that goes. But Cancerian energy is that mother energy, and we have this inner child here. But it's this coming together, no matter how I look at this reading, it's this coming together of first with our internal Empress and learning how to wield that magic, recognizing the success in it, and then also recognizing the old ways so that we don't step into it. That spider web that you've launched, that spidey sense that you have, it's picking up on shit. Trust what the spidey sense is picking up on. Queen of Cups at the bottom. There you are, Pisces, our psychic witch. Look at that. Hierophant, Queen of Cups. Get out of here. You do not get more tapped into the divine than that. Some of you actually may be sensing a new relationship upon you as a result of like the significant healing that you had to do this year. Oh, I think Neptune's confirming that. Don't forget your wizardry magic. You are magic, Pisces. All right, Pisces, kiss me on the like button, would you? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let me know how this hits. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Hold my hands. Take a big, deep breath in through the nose. Slowly releasing through the mouth. And say it, Pisces. I trust what my web is catching. I don't know where that card is. I love you, Pisces. I'll see you later.